Hi Cancer, welcome to your Aquarius full moon reading for August the 15th, which is when our Aquarius full moon will be starting early that morning, and that will be on Eastern Standard Time. So just check your time zone to find out when the full moon actually starts. Cancer is, to me, very, very special when it comes to the full moon or any kind of moon occurrences or events, because you are ruled by the moon. So it is very special for you. You'll always feel the vibrations of those moon changes and cycles more intensely than anybody else. So this particular full moon of August is going to be in the sign of Aquarius. Aquarius is an air sign. It's very intellectual. So you may definitely feel your mind being more activated by this particular full moon. I tend to feel those vibrations, especially like, the day of and then the day before and after. So like August 14, 15, 16, Cancer, you may definitely be noticing that vibe a little bit stronger. And it is going to be, of course, in opposition to the Leo Sun, which we are already traveling in since late in July. So those houses that are being affected for you on the general level are going to be the 8th house, which is where the full Aquarius moon will be, and on the opposite, the 2nd house, which is where that Leo energy has been moving right ahead. So for you, Cancer, I would say that this full moon brings up not only the intellect, but a lot of your, sometimes your very subconscious security drives, because that brings up Scorpio and Taurus energy. So Scorpio is very deep, it's very transformative, and then Taurus deals with material elements, resources, your value system, what's very important to you. So you may be seeing, a bit of a light shown on both areas, where it's your resources versus somebody else's, or theirs versus yours, how much you have saved, how much they have saved, and if it's just you on your own and not in a partnership, you may also be feeling some stuff around either a passed on loved one that can definitely come up with that Scorpio energy. You'll also feel the culmination of understanding of yourself, especially if you've been working with yourself psychologically at all, or you've been doing any counseling or therapy. Some of all that stuff that might have just been, more abstract or more conceptual becomes more fully realized. It's like it was in my mind for forever, but now I feel it like settling into my spirit and my soul, to the point where you're having some really good emotional and intellectual healing. And so I'm also on these readings for this full moon. I am bringing in a little bit of love and romance into this reading. That's not all it's going to be about, but because we are in the Leo time of the year, I'm decided to add that a little bit into this session, because it is the sign of the heart. It's a sign of love. It's very romantic. It's very demonstrative when it comes to those things. So, Cancer, first I want to just remind you that this is a general reading. This will not resonate with every single Cancer who is watching this. If it does resonate with you, then those messages are definitely for you. If it does not resonate with you, then feel free to toss it out, because those are probably coming through for another Cancer sun sign. This will be for Cancer sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. And also welcome to all my cross-watchers for Cancer, which would be friends, loves, family, anyone who knows the Cancer loves the Cancer. Alright, so let's start in with your cards. I'm going to pull a major arcana from the tarot and see which one embodies this full moon energy for you the best right now. Alright, so the Hierophant comes up, Cancer, and that to me is always about spiritual agreements, spiritual contracts. These are not just agreements that you make between yourself and others. This is sometimes also bringing that very spiritual element. Sometimes coupled with, certain cards, this can indicate either marriage, sometimes purchasing a home, getting into a new line of spiritual study or thought. These are all things that come up under the Hierophant for me. So that's a very positive card. You may also be doing some spiritual learning or spiritual growth that comes up around this as well. I'm going to pull a druid animal see which one comes up for this full moon, Cancer. Alright, Cancer, so the eagle comes up, which is a beautiful, beautiful card. It's a very strong animal spirit in any deck. This especially comes up in the Celtic animal deck, and it really shows that you're seeing things from up above, not so much close up and tiny. This is telling you to pull back and see things from a very high vantage point. To me, the eagle always especially gets into the realm of spirit because it's very close to the heavens. It's very close to that creator energy. And all indigenous people have always put a lot of significance on the eagle as being like that bridge between us and the creator, us in the spirit world. So definitely very spiritual this month, Cancer. Both the Hierophant and the eagle, those are very strong. And it kind of takes you out of that more, like I said, you know, where it's thinking only about the resources and security conscious drives. So this is kind of lifting you up out of that a little bit and reminding you, it's like, don't just get drawn down into what's happening in the here and now. You know, keep your eye a little bit higher vantage. Keep your, you know, horizons open, and see things from a bigger perspective as well, and think about the spiritual agreements that you maybe are already in or ones that you would like to create in the future. I'm going to pull some Moon Oracle cards, see what comes in. Oops, we got some jumpers coming out already. I'll put those to the side and you get a few extra ones. Not surprising, Cancer, you're my moon kiddos. My moon people. It doesn't surprise me, the moon deck is hopping for you. Alright, so let's pull these out. Wow, alright, so we start out with the energy is gaining momentum with the waxing moon. So the waxing moon is always energy building to the full. Conclusions are within reach. Look at that beautiful full moon eclipse. And we just had a full moon eclipse, you know, last month in July, Cancer. So I think that those vibrations are definitely strong with you. You and Capricorn this year are both the signs that are getting all of those full moon, solar eclipse, lunar eclipse energies this year, starting at the beginning of the year and not ending until, you know, the culmination of the year and getting into the beginning of 2020. So next, again, look at the bigger picture. Same thing that came out with that eagle card is look at the bigger picture, that full moon in Sagittarius. So let's see what these extra goodies were for you. Believe in the impossible. Oh, Cancer. Look at that. You got that beautiful blue moon card. This is gorgeous to me. I absolutely love that. So a blue moon is when we have 2 full moons in 1 month, which obviously doesn't happen a whole lot, so hence the term once in a blue moon, because they are rare. So this is giving you kind of that insight to not discount anything, even if it seems kind of unlikely or impossible. And then that South Node comes up. Don't let your past hold you back. And I would say that, speaking as a Capricorn, I know that me and Cancer, we are some of the people that tend to let the past get us down the most. We really, hate to say, we do have a hard time letting that go. We do have a hard time setting aside past pains, past hurts. Our memories are very strong. Usually we tend to just have that memory forever, where we just have a very hard time letting go of something. So this is telling you so many strong messages. Look at the bigger picture. Believe in the impossible. Don't let your past hold you back, Cancer, because, you know, the energy is building. The conclusion is within reach. There's no reason to keep being fearful of anything that has happened to you before. So this is really strong energy. I'm going to pull a few tarot cards and see what comes up around this as well. Oh my goodness. This is such a beautiful reading, Cancer. Oh my gosh. You've been going through some stuff. Definitely you've been going through some stuff. Oh my word. So the Ace of Cups comes through, which again, a very, very strong delivery of spirit, delivery of abundance and emotional support. Two of Wands comes up. The Emperor comes up. Because you've had to start something over. That's what I'm really feeling, is it's like you've had some really good things coming in. But what that does is it kind of tells you it's time to begin again. And be, the creator of your own future. Instead of just letting things happen to you, it's time to be the one who's making them happen. Five of Cups, Three of Swords definitely comes in and shows that there's been some emotional disappointment or disillusionment, something that has really let you down. Not everything is lost, though. So you had that Two of Wands, then comes the Three of Wands. So you're definitely waiting for some ships to come in, waiting for something to reach another destination point. It's a balancing time. You're going to have to do some balancing act for that. And this to me, that is letting the past go. Some people see this as a really painful card, and to a degree it is. But to me, this says the worst is behind you, and you're ready to rise above. You're ready to embrace new thoughts. And so then that Three of Cups comes in, and it's all about the celebration. Even if it's raining, it doesn't matter. You've got something to celebrate. You've got something to be really happy about there, Cancer. Wow. So this is a very powerful reading to me. Don't let your past hold you back. Embrace the new. Embrace the bigger picture. And believe in the impossible. Beautiful, beautiful messages. So I'm going to pull a few cards from the Whispers of Love deck. And we're just going to see what comes in. Like I said, around love, romance, the heart, any messages that Spirit has for you when it comes to that part of your life. Okay, Cancer. So have patience. Love is patient and kind always. And so this is just a really good reminder that, if things have been not so easy in love, if you've gone through some really big disappointments, or if you're just working through something, or if you're single right now and you're just, working on being good to yourself, taking care of yourself each day, that's a really important reminder to just give this time, because some of this has to build through its fruition. Some of it has to come to its culmination. You have to work through it and see how it goes. See how it goes till the next full moon, which will be in the middle of September. But this is some big vibration. So then practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. So don't look at things in the old way of seeing them, and remind yourself, if you start to get down, with, negative thoughts or feelings of, oh, I can't get past the past, be compassionate with yourself, first, because if you're not compassionate with yourself, you can't be compassionate with others. And then, here we go, love endures. Love doesn't give up, and you can be sure the universe loves you, and it's not going to give up on you, and you shouldn't give up on yourself either, Cancer. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll be back very soon with more. Take care. Bye-bye.